So, Devils, J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today are on the video posted. Fucking video we on, goddammit. If Christ showed undebatable evidence he was real, J-Dog would still tell him to get fucked. Hell's bells, yeah, I would. I don't support fucking sadistic fucking scumbags. Worship me or burn for all eternity. I don't support that. That's goddamn Adolf Hitler Nazi shit right there, brah brahs. Anyways, see goddamn questions we got on here. You know, the way the bottom, Genghis Ghost, Dimmu Borgir, biggest sellout band. Think so? I don't want to go as far as saying that. Biggest sellout band of all time? Bigger than fucking Metallica? Again, they're a popular band, but did they drastically change their musical style from the first album, first early albums, to what they're doing now? Now, full disclosure, I haven't. The last album I'm a fan of Dimmu Borgir is the Puritanical Euphoric Misanthrope. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it correctly, based on their lingo and foreign accents and how they want it to be said. Hope I'm saying it right. What's after that? Is that Death Armageddon? I remember when I heard that when it came out, I remember not liking it, but I've also been meaning to go back to it. But that's the last one I heard. So everything after that, if it's drastically different and they change their style to sell out, then fair enough. But I always got the vibe that it's still a black metal band with keyboards and some female vocals and same old shit, maybe just a little bit boring or songwriting and just highly overproduced. If that's the case, I don't consider them a sellout band at all. Again, same band doing the same shit they did, just a little bit more polished up, and they got popular. Getting popular again, it's already fucking established. It's not selling out. Getting popular, doing what you set out to do, is not fucking selling out. Selling out is changing your style, selling your fucking soul to sell more albums. AKA Metallica Load. You can't put out fucking Kill 'Em All and Load, and it's not even remotely the same kind of music. It's just, I mean, there's fucking country songs on Load, for fuck's sake, from what I remember. Definitely alternative. It's definitely alternative / hard rock on there, from what I remember. And I think I remember there being a couple goddamn country tracks, like I said. Last time I heard it was 1996. Didn't need to listen to it again since then. So if I'm wrong, fine, but I kind of recall that. So yeah, that's selling the fuck out. Austin Harris, don't want to get into a debate, but a lot of the statements were misinformation. What statements were that, Barbara? Bible never actually says you burn for all eternity. Oh, he's talking about the Christ shit. May unsub if the Christ hating continues on this channel. I do like death metal music though. Well, as far as the Christ says you burn for all eternity, the Bible doesn't say that. Well, okay, maybe literally it doesn't. But when I was raised and when I had to go to church and all that fucking silly nonsense, that's what the church told me. So fucking the PSR school told me. So I don't know. Were they liars? Are they full of shit? And the ones, whoever you go to, whatever church, they're right, they're wrong. That's what's hilarious too. Is the fucking the supporters of the organization, so to say, and the ones pushing it, they're juggling shit around left and right. Like nobody, oh, God says this. No, he doesn't say that. He works in mysterious ways. He does this, does that. Like who the fuck do you listen to? There's that. And also, too, it kind of does say you burn for all eternity. It says it's one of the commandments, and if you don't obey it, you go to fucking hell. Well, what isn't hell burning for all eternity? Again, you hear different fucking answers on that, too. Okay, burn for all eternity, tormented, you're in a dark place, whatever. You're in hell for all eternity. It does say that, so what the fuck? Okay, maybe it's not hanging and burning, but whatever the hell it's definitely something not good, right? That's what they say. And I like death metal, but money is unsub with the Christ hating continues. See, that's always weird to me because, like, you like death metal, shouldn't it just be like second nature to you? Now, even if you don't agree with the lyrics, that's fine. I can understand still liking the music, not agreeing with the lyrics. Hell, everybody says Goat Moon and Satanic War Master and all that shit's racist. I like the music, and I'm not racist, so I get it. I'm not going to say that you can't, but wouldn't you be kind of numb to it? For example, like, do you like anything by Deicide? Like, that's hateful as bastards of Christ. Do you like anything by Nunslaughter? I literally the word song I hate Christians. Do you like anything by Altar? Youth Against Christ? Do you like anything by the fucking Centurion? Morbid Angel? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do for those? Like, what do you do for those bands? So, I mean, so if you get a Severe Torture out on the first track, Feces for Jesus, I mean, that's pretty fucking socking it to JC, right? What do you do? Do you still like it? You said you like death metal, so what the fuck? I mean, obviously, me saying it or talking about it or expressing my views, that should be just second nature. It's kind of like somebody that's all into rap and shit. They love rap. But if somebody's talking about pimps and hoes and drugs, but I'm going to unsubscribe if you're talking about this is hoe talking and drug talking. But you listen to a music style that's primarily what they sing about. You should be, again, not they're saying you have to agree with it, but minimally you should be numb to the topic and it doesn't bother you. It doesn't rub you the wrong way. So I don't. I mean, you're free to go at any time though, bro. Nobody's holding a gun to your head to fucking watch my shit. But just a little weird to me. Here's boss Slipknot fan number one's back again. Pretty sure this has got to be a made up fucking profile name though. If not, goddamn. Bet this guy never even gave Slipknot a chance. Did I already read this one over? Or he's same goddamn comment. Skip that shit, goddamn it. Joshua Michael, question J Dog, talking about sellouts. Do you know any bands who did the opposite? I mean, bands who started out wimpy and commercial, but did a whole 180 and go fucking brutal and cavalt. uh, Off the top of my head, no. Although the closest thing coming to my mind, and this might offend some of the fucking geezers out there, which I like to shit, like take Judas Priest. I thought they got heavier. I think Rock and Roll the first time. I think that album blows chunks, to be honest with you. Second album, Sad Wings. That is the second one, right? I'm pretty sure it's Sad Wings and Sin After Sin. Put in the comments if I'm wrong. Sad Wings, I like 4 of the songs. It's not like half the album. The Tyrant's good. The Ripper's good. But it's half of it's trash in my opinion. Just geezer fucking jazzy, boring ass fucking hard rock. Third album, Sin After Sin, I think about the same thing. I like about half. Then after that, was it the Hell Bent for Leather or Killing Machine? Depends on what you want to call it. That's the first album I liked every song by. Furthermore, from there, an album like Painkiller, which I liked, that album is much heavier and has more oomph than all of them. I'm not saying that's my favorite one. Like I probably do like Killing Machine and British Steel and Screaming for Vengeance. I probably do like those albums more, but Painkiller has more fucking sack. Now it's not to the extreme what you said, going from basically a wimpy fucking act to a goddamn cavalt tough guy fucking act. You know what I mean? Or like a brutal death metal band. I can't think of any examples to that degree, but as far as a band that got a little bit more intensity, uh, first band popping in my mind, yeah, it's Judas Priest, I'd have to say. Stephen Wilkinson. Hey, my friend, check out Clarissa Badini, other band. She is in Castrator, Defiled in Oblivion. Oh, okay, I think we've even had shit by Castrator. See that? Okay. Is this the one I'm talking about, the Vicious Blade shirt that I was sent? But I do recognize that name, Castrator. So, but at the same time, there's probably fucking more than one band with that name, too, right? But it sounds familiar. It means probably came in through the fucking hell, something like a cassette, CD, LP, something, 7-inch. Forgotten Channels. Hey, J-Dog, question. Are you familiar with those posers in the band Disharmonic Orchestra? I'm familiar with the band. Was never, to be honest, I never even given them a full chance. They did a split with Punch and Stench and a couple of bands, but them themselves, I never paid much attention as far as the posers in the band themselves. I didn't know they were posers. Actually, I don't know anything about them whatsoever. I don't even know what the guys look like. So no, them personally, no, I know absolutely, literally nothing about them. Not even their first names. What is the deal with that gay ass picture on the back of one of their record sleeves where they're all holding stuffed animals and playing with toys, but there is a random deceased hat on a stuffed teddy bear? I have not seen that, but my guess would be is for the reason you just like, what the fuck is this? Kind of like bands with names Summertime Days, You Job for a Cowboy. You hear later on, it's like Pretty Little Flower. You hear, well, yeah, they purposely did that because it's kind of like, what the fuck? And it doesn't fit, kind of like almost draw your attention and you're like, I gotta hear this. I'm hearing the metal scene. This is gotta be the worst thing ever. Then it's like, putting out Pretty Little Flower. It's like extreme grindcore, right? And also just ha 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 ha. It's kind of funny, you know what I mean? Stupid fucking name. Like, no shit. Well, like, I didn't think it was the coolest thing. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for. I'm assuming they were taking a jab at King and Deceased for some reason. I know they did a show back together in 1990. I mean, I've never heard King mention Disharmonic Orchestra, him having a problem with them or him bashing them. And he's definitely not shy about fucking giving his opinion about people or bands by any fucking stretch. Not to say that he's went down the roster and told me every single fucking individual he's had a problem with in his lifetime, but they've never come up. So I don't know. I don't think it's that at all. I mean, it could be. It could be. I mean, if maybe they pissed him off and they put. But I don't know how that's insulting. Put his record on a teddy bear or hat on a teddy bear. I don't know how that's insulting the band. I think it's more so just like I said, deceased as fucking hell yeah, fucking death metal from the grave. Goddamn it! Look at these kids' toys and it's kind of like, whoa, what the hell? This doesn't go hand in hand. Kind of just to stand out, being original. Not something. Not my approach of how I would do it, but whatever. It's kind of funny, I guess, right? I mean, but would I do that if I was in a band? No. Rocky's musical rarities, biggest sellouts, Green Day. Wouldn't they have fucking popular from day fucking one? I don't know if they were dog shit from fucking day one. Green Day, dog shit day. 7 replies, what they say? Adam C. That's a great pick, actually. Oh, shows what the fuck I know. As Dookie is one of the best pop punk albums ever. Never heard that before. I remember that shit being unmotherfucking listenable. Period. What happened afterwards is just ha 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 worthy. Because like pop punk, in my opinion, that I thought was pretty good, is like early Bad Religion stuff like that. Which was what year was Dookie? Wasn't that like 1990, 91? I remember kids out the fucking ass when I was in elementary school, maybe up to middle school, but elementary school, we're talking fourth, fifth grade. That's what kids listen to. So you figure what's fourth, fifth grade? 9, 10, 11 years old. Yeah, the music kids were listening to. So I would have been 9, 10. So let's say 9. That would have been 1994, 1995, 1996. In case you happen to give a fuck, what did kids of that age caliber at that time frame listen to? Because that's the age I was in those years. Um, Tons of them listen to fucking Dookie. I remember they had shirts and shit. I remember one kid I was, I guess, kind of friends with at the time. He was a fan of it. I remember even myself. I was 9 or 10 around the time. Oh man, this shit sucks. And all I knew was 10 because prior to that, I wouldn't have probably even commented on music much. So I probably heard the Sacred Reich tapes. So probably knew Sacred Reich, Maiden, and like hearing Black Sabbath, AC/DC, and shit like that. I knew that was the good shit for my dad hearing that. Except that was the only stuff that I kind of liked that my dad would play. That's just the only stuff I can identify with. A lot of the other stuff, like the hard rock stuff, didn't do anything for me. I never liked Van Halen. That fuck the vocals alone. The fucking David Lee Roth is literally his fucking voice for me was always nails on a chalkboard. Chill the fuck out if that's your favorite goddamn singer of all time. Don't give a fuck. Just give me my personal opinion. If he's yours, you can still be buds. You're the most metal motherfucker ever. Don't give a fuck. I'm just saying for me, I couldn't stomach it. So there's shit that he did play that I didn't like, but so the stuff I did was Sabbath, AC/DC, and then I would have known Sacred Reich, Maiden. Shit, I don't even know if I would have heard Metallica and Slayer at that point. Maybe, maybe not. I can't even remember. But nonetheless, that was kind of the music I thought was that's the good shit. And but I even knew then, Dookie, what that this Green Day shit sucks. Because I remember I think he had a cassette tape, and I heard it, and I was like, this shit fucking blows, man. But yeah, so pop punk, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, stuff like Bad Religion, the early stuff, sending home on a fucking stretcher, and it was years goddamn before. So what is the first Bad Religion EP? Is that like 82? Then when they did like albums like Suffer and shit, it was still years before. Wasn't that like 84, 85? But like I said, Dookie, put in the comments, when did that come out? 90, 91? Years fucking later, unless I'm fucking wrong, unless that's 84 or something that I just didn't know about. So 90, 91 got reissued. Then I stand corrected, but I'm pretty sure my time frame's fairly fucking accurate. Goat 666DB, Dookie was the first cassette tape I ever owned. See, there you go. When I was like 10, listen to that shit on the Walkman daily, haha. Yeah, so these guys are all about the old Green Day, so I guess I won't tear into them too much. Don't want to offend any more fucking guys, but to me, I knew Green Day at age 9, 10 years old. I was like, this shit fucking blows. Never liked that crap. But I don't know if I consider them a sellout, though, because I just consider they're a popular, poppy punk alternative band, I guess. That's just what I consider in my mind. Isn't that, are they still around? They are. That's news to me. But whenever they disbanded or if they are still around, isn't it kind of like the same shit? I mean, I highly doubt it's fucking, well, they don't play any harsh shit or they don't play any heavy stuff. And they kind of sell. When wasn't their music commercially sellout acceptable? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I highly doubt that they're playing anything. They played anything heavy and hard ever. You know what I mean? Not that they needed to. That wasn't what they're going for. But how much more pussy can it fucking be to have sold out? Hey, that Dookie album's pretty fucking pussy, last I remember hearing. Life Eternal, question marks. What's the most expensive CD you have ever bought? I don't think I've ever bought a CD that was outlandishly expensive. I'm sure I have paid $50 or something for something that was out of print back in the, like, let's say around 99 to like '03, probably something I was trying to get that it was out of print from the '80s, and that was the only way you could get it. I don't think I've ever spent $100 on a CD. I could be wrong, but yeah, nothing's popped in my mind that where anything was outlandish. You know what I mean? So Paul Hetrick, Diabolus and Musica is better than God Hates Us All and Christ Illusion. Yikes! Woo! If that's the case, then those are fucking really bad. Full disclosure, I've never heard God Hates Us All and Christ Illusion. Well, actually, I think I have heard songs about Christ Illusion. A couple. I think from what I remember, I think I did hear a couple songs off Christ Illusion. I heard it's a good album. And there was a couple songs I'm like, this at least sounds kind of like Slayer. That's pretty good. But I think I remember getting to track 6, most positive is that album, where I'm like, this fucking sucks. But God Hates All, I don't think I've ever heard, to be honest. I know which album you're talking about. I remember seeing just the Hot Topic type kids wearing shirts of it, and just of that, because that came out, probably '05 and shit. I was already, even a little later, because I was already an adult when I heard it. I was like, oh God, this is what Slayer's doing now? Whatever. But fuck, if it's worse than Diabolus Musica, that's saying something. I remember that Diabolus Musica being fucking horrible. But again, last time I heard that too was probably 98, 99. It's probably the very last time I heard it. Maybe if I put it on now, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it still sucks, but it's not as bad as I remembered. I can't imagine it's awesome. But maybe I'd put it on, like, it's not as bad as I recall. But it could be worse than I recall, too. That is also a possibility. One or two more, god damn it. Lordy and the Epic 112. Biggest sellouts: Nuclear Death, Sepultura, Beharit, Dark Throne, Celtic Frost, Cryptopsy, Morgoth. I don't 100% agree with that list, but I kind of do kind of agree with it. For the most part, yeah. I mean, Morgoth, they did. Yeah, I guess I did know they got pretty fucking shitty. I can't even say I know what they're doing, but I've seen it. And Nuclear Death, that was fucking hilarious. Is didn't I tell the story like they had one or two other albums, Planet Corixia or some shit? They had like I think a third and a fourth album. Didn't even know they existed until they got reissued, like whatever that was, 3 years ago, whatever they first came in. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this the same band? Because it's a different logo. Everything doesn't even look the same whatsoever. And woo-wee! Now I see why I never heard of those. Those were fucking horrible. Cryptopsy, too, that's a band that, goddamn, you want to talk about a band taking a massive steaming fucking dump. That's one for you right there. Paul Krayitz. Any Devils ever listen to Seattle area thrash band Coven? They had 3 albums between 1988 and 1992. Blessed is the Black, Death Walks Behind You, Boneless Christian. The third album is more humorous than serious. The music is good. The lyrics to me are kind of funny. No, I've never even heard of them, to be honest with you. Distributor cult points, typing up a fucking book. Uh, Jay Moore, but Diabolus and Musica ain't a bad album. Man, this guy's all kinds of saying shit that I feel like I'm in a different time frame. Green Day's fucking awesome, and Diabolus and Musica is fucking great. These are two things I've never heard ever. It's got Bitter Peace and Scrum on it. Bitter Peace and Scrum on it. 2 of their heaviest songs. And where was the yo-yo lingo on the album? Oh, brah, brah. I can't remember, but there's no doubt. Don't pull that fucking my cousin shit that pulled out me fucking about Mushroom Head. What do you mean he raps? Don't pull that crap, man. That means you just don't know music. I would 100% know rap. But, he's got the rap and fucking lingo going on. Tom Rock. He 1,000% put in there, Devils. You know it's Diabolus Musica. Doesn't that have the yo, yo, yo? Turn that fucking hat sideways, goddamn it, and totally got that shit going on. Don't even pull that fucking dumb shit on me on this one. Now, it may not from beginning to end. I'm not saying that, and I don't recall what songs. Again, what the fuck? 1998, 1999 was the first time I heard it, but I know it's on there, goddammit. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Put in there, Devils, and put the songs on there, which you remember if you know what it's in there. Go listen and put it on there. But fucking, we got a clueless one here. What's his name? Jay Morbid. He's saying, where's the yo-yo lingo at? I mean, maybe the songs you meant are Bitter, Peace, and Scrum. What the fuck is Scrum? I know what Scum is, Napalm Death, and I know what Scum is in general, but Scrum, is that a word that I'm just an idiot? Don't know. Maybe those songs, maybe they got a couple hits on there. Maybe those are good. Maybe those don't have yo-yo lingo. I don't know. But I could say that down top to bottom, yeah, that's pulling on my cousin Timmy shit. Fucking, what do you mean he fucking raps? The mushroom head stuff's good, bro. It's like, dude, maybe you like it, but what do you mean? What do you mean he raps? It's fucking obvious as fuck. I've heard that shit. A deaf man could hear the goddamn rapping. What are you talking about? So don't pull that crap on me. Put in there, Devils. What tracks is he rapping on? Maybe J-Dog will look at it and fucking YouTube himself and confirm it, whatever tracks. I don't got time to listen to some bullshit fucking album that I know sucks. Got a pile stacked to the fucking gills, including the new goddamn Dark Funeral that just came in the goddamn listen to. I got time for fucking shitty ass Slayer records. So, but maybe I'll confirm the song. But yeah, this is totally rap. This is what I remember. Anyways, comments, questions, concerns, you know what the fuck to do. Put in there about the shitty Slayer, and then questions. Get an answer bright in the morning. Later, goddammit.